Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and today we will be discussing one of the energy systems that supply our body during physical activity. In our body, all physical movement requires energy which comes from the compound ATP or adenosine triphosphate. ATP is stored in the muscles and is ready for immediate use. ATP storage is limited, therefore depending on the duration of physical activity and the intensity depends whether more ATP is required to be produced. Our body contains three energy systems that produce ATP. Today we'll be discussing about the aerobic energy system and how it works. What is the aerobic energy system? Aerobic energy systems, when applied to exercise, consist of any and all exercises that require oxygen to help produce energy or ATP. ATP during this energy system is produced more slowly due to the complex chemical process that oxygen goes through. In other words, the aerobic energy system can access a massive amount of unlimited energy that can help aerobic exercise last for a great period of time. The aerobic energy system provides nearly all energy needed during any endurance activity. Therefore, that's why it's so important. It also has the ability to break down more than one type of fuel sources, such as fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. Aerobic energy system and exercises can help improve cardiovascular systems and ultimately help you throughout your life. How long does the aerobic energy system last? During aerobic exercises, the oxidative system is used, which requires oxygen to produce ATP through two complex metabolic processes. These processes are the Krebs cycle or the citric acid cycle and the electron transport chain. These two will give you your ATP production. Although there are more processes in the aerobic energy system, ATP is produced more slowly but can be continuously produced for long periods of time. The aerobic energy system is usually used after 120 seconds of physical activity and can last for multiple hours. An simple example of this is a bicycle ride, a jog, or a brisk walk. All these consistently produce ATP through the long period of time that you are in that physical activity.
Here we'll see some examples of some aerobic exercises. Biking is a top-notch cardio workout. During this physical activity, an individual can burn calories while also strengthening the lower body. Biking can be beneficial in protecting people from serious health issues such as strokes and heart attacks. Riding a bike is healthy, fun, and low intensity, making it a suitable form of exercise for all ages. It is a very easy form of physical activity and can be incorporated into any daily routine. During a bike ride, all the major muscle groups are being used as you pedal, such as the calf, thigh, arms, shoulders, and feet. The intensity of a bike ride can also vary on the individual, making it as low intensity exercise or a high demanding physical workout. Benefits from biking can improve cardiovascular fitness, increase muscle strength, and decrease body fat levels, and much more. Another simple example of an aerobic exercise would be a jog, as shown. Jogging is another form of cardiovascular exercise, improving the systems of the heart and lungs. Jogging can be either aerobic or anaerobic depending on the intensity. Here we have an example of an anaerobic jog. During this physical activity, there are benefits apart from exercise of the heart and lungs. This workout can be helpful in increasing the density of the bones, burning calories, and helping with weight loss. Although jogging is a moderate to intense form of physical activities, individuals should be prepared to handle the impact of the workout. Otherwise, individuals should try walking, which can carry many of the same benefits as shown next. Walking is another great form of cardiovascular fitness. Walking allows you to work large muscle groups while pushing your heart and lungs to work hard. Walking can strengthen your heart and even lower your resting heart rate and blood pressure. Just like jogging, it comes with many benefits for physical and mental health with half the intensity. Walking at least 3 miles an hour counts as moderate exercise, which could be done at 30 minutes per day. The benefits and ease of a walk is what makes it so valuable and important to the aerobic energy system as well to an individual's health.
How's the aerobic energy system useful? The aerobic energy system is useful for supplying energy during physical activity that has a duration longer than 120 seconds, as stated before. This energy system uses 3 different types of fuel sources to supply the body with the energy needed for daily activities. Fats and carbohydrates are the 2 main sources that will provide the necessary energy for the body. The use of these fuel sources during physical activity can help with burning of calories and loss of body fat. Aerobic energy system is useful for all ages and helps keep up with all types of individuals' health and supplies ATP for long periods of time through physical activity. It is useful for any physical activity that's gonna take a long duration of time and is not that intense. It uses a lot of oxygen, so taking a jog, a bike, or a walk is simple examples of an aerobic exercise. How to train aerobically: continuous versus interval training. There are 2 ways to train aerobically that can enhance aerobic capacity, provided that the activity does push the individual to overload the intensity of the aerobic system. Continuous training, or LSD training, long slow distance, requires sustained, steady rate aerobic activity. Physical activity usually continues for considerable time once it reaches a comfort zone due to its submaximal nature. Overloading the cardiovascular and energy transfer system using continuous physical activity can prompt an increase in the aerobic energy system. The other form of aerobic training would be interval training, which is characterized by periods of intense activity through moderate to low energy expenditure. Many sport and life activities reflect this type of training. Interval training is a mix of an intense activity at moderate to low level, allowing for periods of rest and spacing out activities.
Here we have some examples of exercises and or sports that aerobic exercises are beneficial to. Earlier we saw some examples of them, but here are other pictures showing you more examples of what aerobic exercises can benefit towards.
Alright guys, just to recap what was discussed in this video about aerobic energy systems, we start with the simple question of what is the aerobic energy system? The aerobic energy system is one among 3 energy systems that supply our body with the necessary ATP or energy needed depending on an activity. Aerobic means with oxygen, so this relates to any physical activity that requires oxygen to produce ATP, or basically your energy to do the physical activity. Our next question is, how long does this energy system last? Typically, for our aerobic energy system, it will not take charge up until 120 seconds of the actual physical activity. After the 120 seconds of the physical activity, the aerobic energy system will take charge and will produce an ample amount of ATP during a long period of time. How is the aerobic energy system useful? The aerobic energy system are useful for training or bettering cardiovascular states. It helps in calorie burning and also weight loss. Aerobic exercises are low intensity, which are suitable for all ages, allowing for a healthy lifestyle opportunity for everyone. As shown in this video, there are many exercises one can do to train aerobically or simply just do physical activity aerobically. Keeping up with these type of activities can prolong your life and better help your cardiovascular system. As well, any diseases such as strokes, heart disease. Everyone should take the time of their day at least 3 to 4 times a week and train at least 30 minutes in an aerobic exercise to better their lifestyle. Thank you everyone for watching my video. That was aerobic energy systems.